plan that we can all buy into, and we can all see exactly what our responsibility is in that. We haven't had a plan in this community. We haven't had a direction. So when you're in that situation, any road can get you there. You can fight your way up, down, left, or right, and you don't even know whether you're making progress or not. So we'll create a citywide strategic plan, and we'll hold ourselves within the city, and we'll hold city council people and other public and private partners like the county accountable for what they need to get done for the people in the community.
Okay. Now, have you been to any city council meetings?
Yeah, I sure have.
Okay.
Attend city council meetings occasionally. I attend school board meetings occasionally. Awful lot of community meetings. I'm a person who has real diverse interests. I'm a member of Priority Children. I'm a member of the Flint River Watershed Coalition, member of the NAACP. I'm not a one-issue kind of guy. I see the big picture, and I try to interact with as many groups as I can. For some people, that means I may not be at a particular meeting enough, but the job of mayor is not to be mayor for one particular group or one particular side of town. It's to be mayor for everybody in that whole city, voters and the non-voters, the youth, the seniors. So I do my best to try to cover, create relationships with as many groups and individuals as I can.
Okay. Now, we did talk about a new vision and making steps and strides forward. The current city charter was adopted in 1970. How do you feel about getting a committee to get together to revamp and revisit this current charter?
Yeah, I think it's a waste of time. We need to get working on the jobs and the neighborhoods. We need to create these comprehensive development plans for our neighborhoods. We don't need more bickering at City Hall over line item 31BC. I mean, that doesn't move this community forward. So I actually think when I've read the charter, if it's followed, it's an incredibly clear document. It lays out exactly what the mayor can do, exactly what the city council can do, all the terms and conditions. The problem is there's been no plan and no accountability in this city. And without that, there's no paperwork that can save us. And we have to do this hard work of creating a real plan that's about changing this community. So I'm committed to that.
Okay. Well, then we have about 30 seconds left in the show. Do you want to talk about your endorsements, how people can get in contact with you?
Yes. Sure. My office is at 940 South Grand Traverse Street, and drop in anytime and be a part of one of these ward teams. No matter where you live in the city, there's a place for you in this campaign. My website is www.votewalling.com. We have these meetings at the YMCA every other Sunday. Our next meeting after this show airs will be April 19th, so you're invited to come by at 5 o'clock to be a part of that. That's my website. The phone number is 233-9190, so you can call or stop in anytime. I have been endorsed by the Acorn PAC, members all across the city, and also the Flint Area Building Trade. So I'm really proud to have community groups and unions coming together behind this vision. Flint changed the world once. We came out of the Great Depression, incredibly strong community, great neighborhoods, great schools, opportunity for all people. And that's what we need to do again. We need to work together to change Flint.
Okay. Your final thoughts. What do you want the voters to know about you? If you had everybody watching in the city who's going to vote, what do you want them to know?
I'm the person who will wake up every day and work to change this city for the better. I have young kids, and I know what this community has been in the past, but I want it to be something great again in the future, and that's what I'll work for. And I'll work harder than anybody else. You've seen me out in your neighborhoods. You know that I'll do this, and I'll be there.
All right. Thank you so much, Dane, for joining us today. We will be back with another candidate, guys. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Good people, this song's for you. So from the youngest to the oldest, the shortest to the tallest, the biggest to the smallest, from the whole of we to the all of you.
Underneath everything we are all people. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a
One
dad
more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
We don't care if your graphics aren't flashy, or if your audio doesn't sound perfect, or if you're not the world's greatest camera person. We just want to see what you want us to see, and to know what you would like us to know. Your local public access television station has tools and resources to make this possible, so that we can see what you see. It's the freedom to communicate, and it's only on cable.
Hey Flint 10th graders!
Hey Flint 10th graders, have you got what it takes?
Have you got what it takes?
Have you got what it takes to be Judge Marable Student of the Month?
Judge Marable Student of the Month.
Win savings bonds, a day at the court with Judge Marable, community recognition, and more. You could be Student of the Year and win $500. For more information,
Call 597-7795
or go to judgemarable.net.
Are you interested in helping your community? Are you concerned about the homeless, literacy, or other community needs? Would you consider mentoring a young person, helping an older adult, or planting a garden? Then you're a perfect candidate to volunteer here. It's a webpage designed to match your time, talent, and interests with a variety of volunteer opportunities right here in your community. Just visit www.volhere.org and enjoy a rewarding time doing what you do best. A service of the Resource Center.
Hi, my name's Paul Herring Jr., and my dad said he'd pay me $25 for every person I got to come down and join the village, whatever that means. So I figured I'd just come on TV, smile real nice, and ask you guys to come down and join the village. So if 1,000 of you guys come down and tell my dad you saw this commercial, I'll be set. Then again, we might as well make that 6,000, because my friends want in too.
Juneteenth, African American Independence Day, a time to reflect and rejoice.
In downtown Flint, from noon to 9:30, every day.
Vending opportunities.
Oh yeah, there's still time to sign up. Contact us at 810-239-2901. That's 810-239-2901.
Juneteenth, African American Independence Day. Join the village. Did I say 25 cents?
Oh man, how you gonna play me like that?
Welcome back, Flint. Thanks for tuning back in to Meet the Candidates. Again, I'm your host, Keisha Hooley. We have in the studio now, after Dane Walling, we have Daryl Buchanan. He is one of the mayoral candidates. He was deputy mayor of Flint. He's coming to join us to let us know what his campaign platform is. Daryl, thanks for coming in to talk to us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. What we're going to do is just talk a little bit about your history before you decided to get into politics.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background?
I was born and raised in Flint. I graduated from Flint Northwestern in 1972. Graduated from Kalamazoo College with a BA in political science in '76. I was a Thurgood Marshall graduate fellow at Western Michigan. I studied political science in Africa, and I was an adjunct professor of political science at Baker College. First Ward City Councilman, Council President, City Administrator, Director of Governmental Ops for the city, Deputy Mayor, and now I'm doing targeted special research projects. And I'm a father of 2.
Oh wow, good. Now that's a very hefty resume. What made you decide to go into public service?
All my life, the people I've known in Flint were politicians, from Floyd McCree to other folks, and I thought that maybe if I was going to try to help people in Flint, maybe